Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Howard's Opinion, the podcast where we dive into the world of sports with passion, insight, and a healthy dose of opinion. I'm your host, Howard, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we explore the fascinating stories that make sports so captivating. Today, we're going to start with a tale of brotherhood, perseverance, and the quintessential essence of teamwork. You see, my friends, 25 years ago, the University of Connecticut men's soccer team achieved something truly remarkable. They won the NCAA tournament, and in doing so, they cemented their place in the annals of Huskies history. Now, I know what you're thinking. What makes this story so special? Well, my friends, it's not just about the winning. It's about the bond that these young men formed, a bond that has stood the test of time. As one of the players, Maxime Ndiaye, so eloquently put it, the brotherhood is the biggest thing I miss from that group. That's what makes this story truly remarkable. These young men, led by their coach, had a singular focus to win the championship. And they did it with style, allowing only one goal in the entire tournament. But more than that, they did it together, as a team, each player sacrificing individualism for the greater good. Now, I'm not going to lie, my friends, this story resonates with me on a deep level. You see, sports is not just about winning or losing. It's about the relationships you form along the way, the bonds that you create with your teammates, and the lessons you learn from both victory and defeat. And that's exactly what we're going to explore today on Howard's Opinion. We'll delve deeper into this incredible story, examining the factors that contributed to the team's success and what we can learn from their experience. But before we do that, let me just say that it's an absolute pleasure to have you all joining me on this journey. Your passion, your insights, and your opinions are what make this show truly special. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a fascinating conversation about sports, teamwork, and the human spirit. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of sports now, and I've got a fascinating update for you from the MLB playoffs. The Blue Jays are facing elimination, down 3-2 in the ALCS against the Mariners, and they're pulling out all the stops to try and stay alive. According to reports, every pitcher on the Blue Jays roster who is physically available will be ready to go out of the bullpen for Game 6 on Sunday. That includes the legendary Max Scherzer, just 3 days after he threw 5 top-3 innings in a crucial Game 4 win. Now, I know what you're thinking. Can Mad Max really come through again on short rest? The Blue Jays are certainly hoping so. The team is turning to rookie starter Trey Yesavage once more, and his performance will dictate how the bullpen is deployed. If he's dealing like he was against the Yankees, they'll want him to go as long as possible. But if the Mariners are able to figure him out, it could be a quick hook, and the relievers will need to step up. Now, the Blue Jays bullpen has been inconsistent all season, with a 6.57 ERA this postseason, the worst among teams in the playoff field with at least 3 games played. But manager Schneider is confident that his guys can bounce back and come through in big spots. So, who might be able to step up behind Yesavage? The obvious high-leverage options are right-handers Seranthony Dominguez and closer Jeff Hoffman. And if things get really hairy, they might even turn to Scherzer. It's going to be a thrilling game, folks, with the Blue Jays' season on the line. The execution will matter in the decision-making process and the performance. The Blue Jays can't afford to make any mistakes if they want to keep their World Series hopes alive. And as manager Schneider said, you don't have to give them a rah-rah speech. You don't have to do any kind of stuff like that. They're ready for it. That's the beauty of this team. They move on to the next thing. Well, we'll be keeping an eye on this one, folks. It's shaping up to be an epic conclusion to the ALCS. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Howard's Opinion. Speaking in a deep, resonant voice, I welcome you back to the closing segment of Howard's Opinion. As we delve into the realm of sports, a most intriguing narrative has unfolded, one that warrants our attention and scrutiny. The inimitable Lionel Messi, a luminary in the world of football, has once again demonstrated his prowess, clinching the coveted MLS Golden Boot award with an impressive tally of 29 goals this season. In a manner befitting his stature, Messi left an indelible mark on decision day, orchestrating a hat-trick in Inter Miami's resounding 5-2 victory over Nashville. This triumph not only underscored Messi's exceptional skill, but also cemented Inter Miami's third position in the Eastern Conference standings. As the team prepares to face Nashville in the best-of-3 opening round of the MLS Cup playoffs, the anticipation is palpable. Now, as we navigate the complexities of this scenario, it becomes evident that Messi's role will be pivotal in determining the outcome of these playoff matches. His coach, Javier Mascherano, has astutely observed that Messi has been exceptional, as he usually is, and that his performance has dispelled any doubts regarding his regular season prowess. The prospect of Messi being awarded the MVP title seems increasingly likely, a testament to his unwavering dedication and unrelenting passion for the sport. As we broaden our perspective, it becomes clear that the MLS Cup playoffs will be a veritable cauldron of excitement, with various teams vying for supremacy. The Philadelphia Union, having secured the top spot in the East and claimed the league's supporters' shield, will undoubtedly be a force to be reckoned with. Their forthcoming matchup against the winner of the wild card match between the Chicago Fire and Orlando City promises to be a thrilling encounter. In conclusion, as we reflect on the unfolding drama of the MLS Cup playoffs, it is essential to acknowledge the profound impact that Lionel Messi has had on the sport. His unwavering commitment, coupled with his unparalleled skill, has elevated the game to unprecedented heights. As we eagerly anticipate the forthcoming matches, one thing is certain: the world of football will be watching with bated breath. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, these are some of my humble thoughts.